Hey, what's up? It's time for more solo leveling. This is season 2, episode 9, and I'm really excited to jump into this. Last week we had a pretty awesome fight, but that was sort of in the demon castle. Is that what it's called? And we met a demon girl, and it was great. But I think she was a one episode kind of thing. Like, I don't think we're gonna see her again, or we might see her again, but she's not gonna be a recurring character, I don't think, which is sad because I really liked her and I think she would have been like a fun little sidekick for this story. But it's called solo leveling. I understand that he's probably going to be doing this stuff solo because it's part of the concept of the show. Still, I long for more female characters in shows that I watch, so I was hoping, I was praying, but yeah, anyway, it's a very good episode nonetheless, and I can't wait to see what they have next. So let's just jump into it. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Let's jump into this season 2, episode 9 of solo leveling. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Do it! Oh no! Really? Does he need to improve his intellect? Oh, no, he's just going for it. Oh, God, that's stressful. You might have to do it all again. Yes! 6? He got 6 of them? Oh my god. Really? We have a dragon on our side now? Are you fucking kidding me? Kaisel. Okay. Aww. No, he's gotta go back and heal his mother. Yeah. She's so cute. Party! Shadow exchange. Oh, cool! That's really useful. So we can just shadow exchange back home. Aww. Oh, see ya! I'm gonna miss her. Wait, the dungeon will revert to its original state? So, a monster's just gonna appear around her again? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see if that works. You might be able to reach him now, especially if he cures his mother. Oh, he's an S rank? Damn. He doesn't have the same kind of character design as the other S ranks. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to see it a lot more. Fair enough, dude. Public service? Ah, okay. Oh my god, please work, please. I keep getting worried that they're gonna... Oh god, that it's not gonna work and we're gonna have to keep doing this. Aww. Oh, damn. Come on. Gotta try.
これまでに何度もシステムが起こした奇
Yeah.
跡を見てきた。信じてみよ
Yes, come on. Come on, please. Please. Just splash it on her. You got 6 of them, right? I think that's what it said before, that he made 6, but maybe I misread that. Oh, he's shaking. I understand. Oh, the music is actually hopeful. Because this is a beautiful song. I feel like you'd only use this if it works. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Is it like making her more youthful as well? Don't
う。
get
願いだ。
sad
目を
yet.
覚ましてくれ。
今日は集中できない。なんでだろう。
Is she gonna get a phone call that's like, Mum's awake? That'd be amazing. Okay. Light hitting her face. Open your eyes. Is it? That's. She surely opened her eyes, right? Oh.
ジンなのね。どれくらい眠ってた？
Oh.
ジナは？
She's okay. Call her.
元気にしてる。
Oh.
ありがとう。ジナ。
It's quite the reaction to waking up after 4 years.
大人の顔になったわ。きっとたくさん無理をさせてしまったのね。辛かったでしょう。
He has a mum now that can like get his inner child out. He's been so serious this whole series. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad this worked.
ジン。
Can we call his sister? She needs to know. Or we could just never tell her.
患者の身体機能にも何ら問題はなく、
We have 5 more cures, right?
すぐの退院を希望されていました。
Theoretically. Oh.
ジナ、すっかりお姉さん。
That's what I wanted to see.
ようやく努力が実を結んだ。やっと真の
It's one hell of a reward.
本日はお集まりいただきありがとう
Oh,
ござい
I'm
ます。
so happy that worked.
すでにまた A 級以下のハンターたちも会場の守備。
Okay.
今度の
この国をアリの巣にするわけには。
バカ野郎。
Oh, everything's messy because your mother's not been home.
おい。
Oh no, it's specifically because she's been home alone, and Jinwoo does all the housework.
そりゃ私が生まれた頃から住んでるんだもん。
Aww.
だけど不安がつきまとう。
Well, there's gonna be something else
ハンター
that's
と
gonna
して
go
活
wrong.
動しているうちではいけない領域まで来てしまったのでは。
You think you're not like relatable to them anymore?
お父さんから何か連絡はなかった？
Oh, I forgot about his dad.
お父さん、ハンターになる前は消防士だったじゃない？
Oh, cool.
世のあなたはその血をしっかり受け継いだのね。ジナもしっかり受け継いでる。わーいでしょ？
She just wants her mother's approval. That's cute.
それにしても会見直後に訪ねてくるとは。
トーマス・アンドレ
Thomas
アメリ
Andre.
カ所属の国家権力
一国家の軍事力と同等の力を持つと認められた
Oh my gosh, he's
そうそう他国
pretty
が介入
intense.
することはある。
え
It's what an American looks like
え
in
そ
this
れなら
show.
なぜいえ先ほどようやくもう間もなく来るかと
Awesome.
我々の悲願です。力を貸していただけませんか。
It's to protect the world your mother and sisters
レベルアッ
in.
プ。今までならそう考えていた。
Yeah, but he doesn't have anything to fight for anymore. Fight to protect this world.
俺は
Or is the system gonna be like, no?
今体育館で S 級ハンターたちが体をほぐしているんです。
Ooh. Damn.
が本気を出せばマハンターじゃ叶いませんよ。あの道着を着た人は明星ギルドのマドンウクさんです。
Ma Dongwook.
変身系だって噂は本当だったのか。それからあちらにいる方々は
I see my girl. Hey in.
おや、お見えになりましたか。
Ooh.
の S 級ハンターたち。
Ah,
そして
Japanese
ギルドマスター
characters.
の後藤隆二です。
誰あれ
Okay, love her design.
最近 S 級になったソン・ジヌというハンターです。
やり手の暗殺者のようだ。
Honestly, his design is badass as
あの
well.
人は魔法系です。
Ryuji, right?
お、ありゃうちのミンソンの晴れ舞台をめ
She's
ちゃくちゃ
covering
に
her
してくれ
nose
た
again.
損じゃないか。
国のトップだなんてちょっとがっかりですね。
Oh my
後藤さ
gosh.
んの S 級が S 級に見えません。
Wait, do you see Jinwoo?
今うちのことバカにしてたやろ。言葉ちゃうからってわかんねんぞ。ちゃうちゃう、こいつらが俺らのことめっちゃ弱い言うてたんや。
Oh, prove him wrong.
せっかくなので親善試合をします。 S 級ハンターだけで。
Cool.
詳細はそちらで決めていただいて結構。
Cool. This sounds cool.
体を床につけられたら負け。そして試合形式は
Interesting.
一度に全員で勝負。
Oh, a free for all.
現地ではほぼ確実に乱戦になることが予想されます。
Interesting.
チャ、イム、マ、ベクハンターの4
Okay, so we don't get
こちらは田畑、熊本、
Jinwoo.
田中ハンターの4人です。では、親善試合を
Okay, this is just a way to show off what these S rank hunters are like. I get it. Cool. Okay, really good episode. I mean, I actually didn't expect a solo leveling episode to make me cry. Not anything against this show at all, but like I'm not in this show for the emotional attachment. I'm in this show for the hype, you know? That's why I started watching this show, was because I wanted to feel hyped. But I love when a show, I mean, it's not that hard to get me emotional, but I love when a show does it regardless. And this episode really got me there. And I loved that they treated the moment very, very seriously and like gave it time and gave it, you know, I feel like Solo Leveling Season 2 has surprised me a lot, that it's really shown off that it's not just, you know, just your standard, you know, let's animate some cool fights, but there's actually like a lot more stuff going on that I'm really interested in. So yeah, it's really good. So, first, I want to check that thing where he made the elixir. I just want to double check. Oops. I just want to double check if indeed it said that he made 6 of them, so that I can confirm, you know, if I was correct about that. Because that sounds crazy. If he has 6 elixirs of life. Okay, well, come on. Okay, there we go. You have acquired 6 elixirs of life. Yeah, he did. He made 6. So that's crazy. That's a lot. Because it said that the amount that he'll make and whether or not they'll be successful is based on his intellect level. And then he made 6 of them. Something I really like is, I think the solo leveling rider, something that I assume the author is male. I think the author is male. Something that he's really good at is that is the idea of like, here are the parts of the story you do care about, and here are the parts that you don't, like, as an audience, you don't really care about. And he minimizes the you don't really care about bits to maximize the you do care about this stuff bits, right? I think he's really good at that. And that's something this show has done quite well. Because, like, it's hard. I feel like in every story, there's going to be parts that people aren't going to care as much about. And sometimes you have to push through those bits. You have to, like, go, look, I know the audience isn't going to be attached to this right now, but it needs to be there for the story to work properly. It is going to serve a purpose later, so I need it to be here. And like that, I feel like that happens in every story, and you need it. So the audience is going to be like, okay, yeah, this part's, you know, average, or like, I don't care about these characters too much. But then, like, maybe later, because of things that happen in that scene, it will hit them harder later, or they'll understand something more later. And then maybe on a rewatch, they'll really appreciate those scenes or something. But something, you know, like one thing is, like, in this story, it's very easy to think like, okay, the story is about him curing his mother, so curing his mother is the end game for the story. That's what you would initially think, I feel like. And I think I said in one of the previous videos, like, I just want them to cure her and us to keep going, like the show to keep going. For me, in a TV show, there isn't a goal. There are goals. Like, in a movie, there is normally a goal, right? John Wick, get revenge against the people who killed my dog, you know? Like, that, it's a goal, a single goal. Now, there will be smaller goals throughout the movie that they have to complete. Take out this guy, get the information from this, go to the club, you know, do all of that, right? But there's still one overall goal. Within a TV show, I feel like you will have an overall goal, but it's completely legitimate to complete that goal at any point. It could be within one episode, it could be within a season, it could be within 2.5 seasons, whatever. But you complete that goal, and then the show is about finding that new goal. And I really like that. I love that about TV shows, and that's why I love stuff like One Piece, where it's like this really long term. Now, One Piece, I mean, kind of is also, it does have one major goal, which is finding the One Piece. But that is not what I consider to be the big goals that we're actually searching for. But that is the author giving like us sort of a definitive end. But I think like finding the One Piece is such sort of a grand thing that like Oda is very good in One Piece at like giving you these huge but still smaller goals in between there, you know? And so the goal might be to make it to the Grand Line. The goal might be to cross the Red Line, you know? The goal might be to defeat this certain admiral, or get revenge for this, or you know, get your crew back, or something like that. And those constantly shifting goals are really interesting. So I've wanted this show to heal the mother and then move forward for a while, because I think, you know, it's a solid goal to save your mother, but at the same time, I don't want to have to wait to the end of the series to get that. I'm not that invested in it that that it would be like I need it to be that much, you know. It's also a goal that like it isn't gonna change too much, you know. Like I feel like if it's like Hunter x Hunter, where it's like I'm looking for my dad, the dad is a constantly moving target. Sometimes you'll get things about the dad that will feel, you know, good enough, or you'll get opportunities to find the dad that you'll pass up on purposefully and stuff. But I feel like with this goal, it's like she's in a hospital bed, we're either healing her or we're not, like, and when we do heal her, it doesn't change things too much. It just gives him something extra to fight for. So I think it ends up working really nicely that we get this scene, we get this emotional moment, and then the show can continue. Now, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping, and I mean, if the show does this, that's fine, and I'll take it as it comes, because it's, as I've always said, like, the writer is free to tell the story that they have in their head, and you know, I have to wait till I see the whole story to see if it's the sort of story that I like. But I'm not going to tell him he should have done this or he should have done this. But what I'm just telling you my hopes right now, as I watch this. My hope is that we now don't use the mother as a chip, you know, like we don't put her in danger directly right away or again anytime soon, where it's like I feel like I was constantly waiting in this episode for them to be like, okay, she's okay, except now she has this horrible curse on her that, you know, if you don't give her an elixir of life every 7 days, she will die, or you know, something along those lines. I kept like waiting for that to happen, and it didn't happen in this episode, so I was glad about that. But it's like, it's cool if she's the motivation for, you know, like, okay, my mother and sister, like my mother's back and they're so happy. I now want to stay being a hunter so that I can be strong enough to protect them if the time ever comes. Or I want to stay being a hunter so that I can help them deal with this ant threat, because if the ant threat comes to the city, it's going to kill everyone we love, including my mother and sister. So it's like, I'm cool with them being part of the overall thing, but I don't want it to directly be like, oh, she's hit by a curse and now, you know, you have to do that. Or the system is like, your mother will die if you don't continue fighting or something like that. I don't know. Because I feel like that goal is complete and I would like to just like file it away. But we'll see, because if the show has a good way to do it, I'm all for it, you know? I do like though in this episode, and this is kind of what I was talking about, that the show was telling me several ways that it could have gone wrong. And so it constantly like kept me on the edge of my seat throughout the whole thing, because it was like, okay, you've got all the ingredients. Yes, great. Now you got to craft it. Uh-oh. And the amount and whether it's successful or not is based on your intellect. So it's telling me in my head like, oh no, he might have to go and train his intellect to make sure this doesn't fail, because he's only got one set of this. So maybe the next 10 episodes is going to be him training his intellect or whatever. But then he was like, no, craft it. And I was like, shit, now it's going to fail. And if it fails, then he's going to have to go and get these ingredients all over again. But maybe the boss is gone, so he has to find somewhere else to get the ingredients. Nope, it just succeeds. And he gets 6 of them. And it's like, 6? Okay, he has so many of them. Maybe, like, 1 isn't enough. Maybe he gives it to her. And then, like, it's like, oh, no, you actually need 10 of these. And then he's going to have to, you know, find a way to get 4 more or whatever. He goes back to the thing, he gives her the thing, and it's like, nope, 1 is enough. And it's just like, I really liked that it was like the author going like, I could stretch this out, you know? There was even like, oh, is he gonna have to like get back from the dungeon? He's gonna have to find his way to travel back from the dungeon, and maybe there's gonna be something on the way back or whatever. But no, he unlocks a new skill that lets him teleport, like swap places with a shadow person, and he left 1 back in the city, so he can just teleport back. So it's like, it's very entertaining to me that that they found a lot of ways to like really streamline that process so that we didn't stretch out this show. It's really good. I liked it a lot. But it seems like next episode we're going to have some S-rank sparring, which I'm really interested in because I want to see what these S ranks are like. They did a good job at like immediately making me go like, oh, let's show Japan that we're actually worth something by having the translator be like, or the interpreter, I guess, be like, oh, these guys are actually, they seem pretty weak. I'm pretty disappointed or whatever. So I do want the Korean ones to actually prove themselves, because we love an underdog story. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a fun episode next time. Anyway, that is Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 9. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.